It's quite shocking when you see that there is a multiplication of these types of events.
In a little over a month, a vehicle was used twice as a weapon in Quebec, resulting in multiple people killed or injured. On Monday, 2 people died and 9 others wounded, including 3 still fighting for their lives in the Quebec town of Amqui, around 700 kilometers east of Montreal, after being run down by a pickup truck while walking, not long after the February 8th daycare bus crash in Laval, north of Montreal, that left 2 young children dead and 6 injured.
Given the fact that it's a small, relatively small village, to wait until there's enough people, like a cloud of people, to go and hit, that is quite unusual.
The 38-year-old driver in this case allegedly drove into pedestrians chosen at random, including children. He was charged Tuesday with 2 counts of dangerous driving causing death, and more charges are expected to be laid.
Police are probably trying to find out as much as they can about the individual, about his past. And once they have the information, they'll be able to maybe establish certain theories as to why the person did that.
One expert says it's possible perpetrators of these kinds of attacks may want to mirror previous attacks.
When you are suffering, when you feel like you don't belong to a society, you don't feel connected to anyone, and you see someone who has committed some acts such as this, you can relate at some point.
In 2021, 5 members of a Muslim family who were out for a walk were hit by a pickup truck in London, Ontario, leaving 4 dead. In Toronto, 10 people were killed after a man deliberately drove a rental van down a busy sidewalk in April 2018.
We're not aware of these kinds of attacks. The most recent events are, I would say, devastating. They're concerning, certainly, but I wouldn't say that I'm terribly surprised. There's almost no way to eliminate this type of threat.
This expert says some urban design measures can be put in place to help secure certain areas.
Small cities and other organizations perhaps can take stock of the most sensitive areas in which pedestrians are most likely to congregate. So basically restrict access to the most people.
In the past 10 years, municipalities have built steel grates and elevated walkways, but Wilner urges pedestrians to be aware of their surroundings.
Getting people engaged and taking part in safety and security, I think, is another solution to some of this.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.